second.
Okay.
I mean, is that too close?
I mean, in a double bot. Hold on. No, I'm not going to change anything. That's fine. We're good. We can
Sure.
see your nose hairs, but that's fine.
I'll get closer.
No. All right. Are you? Anyway, we're streaming.
Oh, thanks. All right, let's do this.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
All right, let's do this. So I am close to my camera. Why am I so close to? Why are you so far away? Maybe
This is how I always sit.
this is how
I
I
think I
always
might
sit.
be. I think I might be able to fix it because your single shot isn't that close,
Yeah, this is how I sit.
but you do have a lot of headroom there. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You sent me a text message today asking what I was wearing because now we are starting to get a lot of the same shirts from doing different events and whatever. So that's why I assumed you were asking me this, so we wouldn't wear the same thing. Oh boy, Josh. Hello, Josh. Oh no, no, no. Am I still streaming? Oh shit. All right, I don't know if we're streaming or not. Stand by though. No, we're good. Something happened to Skype. If you can hear me, Josh, call me back. Call me back. Yeah. Just call me back. Anyway, can people hear me out there? Hello? Hello? Okay. All right, Jeremy. I'm all by myself. Thank you. Thank you for that. Josh, call back. All right. Thanks everyone who's still watching, if anyone's watching. But while we're waiting for him to call back, let's crack open a beer. I got some Galveston Tiki Wheat that I picked up on the most recent beer haul, or not the most recent, but the big one. So let's enjoy this Galveston Island Tiki Wheat while we're waiting for Josh to call back. All right, let me check these chats. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, what's everybody up to today? Um, if anybody's ever had Tiki Wheat or they've never had it, some good stuff. out of my back pew glass because they're a good brewery too. Hold on. I need to go check something. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I am back. There we go. Has anyone missed me? I doubt it. All right, I'm gonna attempt to do the show solo until he calls back. Let's see. Anybody helping me? Nope. Nope. It's cool. Somebody even watching? Okay. All right. Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for joining Liquid Lunch. My audio is real low. Why is it low? Why are you low, audio? Check. Hello? Okay. Still weird. Jeremy, I guess it's just you and me. What you drinking today, buddy? Well, that's cool. All you see is the banner. Oh, you only saw the banner because that's all I had up. It should change now. Uh-oh, here he comes. He's left me hanging long enough, everybody.
What happened?
Skype.
Interesting.
We never stopped streaming that whole time.
No.
And you left me hanging.
Now you're not even moving. Just so everybody knows, is there anybody watching currently?
Jeremy's watching.
Hey, Jeremy. There's an alt feed on the Interbrews YouTube channel. If you want that.
Okay. But no, we never stopped streaming. I don't know what happened. We just had a frozen Josh on screen.
Oh,
and
fun.
I ad-libbed very poorly.
Oh, well, you're not even moving to me. I just have a frozen Kennedy on my screen.
No, it's fine. Everything seems hunky dory so far.
Does it?
Ish.
The picture looks really crisp. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's going on. Why it's
I believe you mean the picture looks really crisp.
that too. Let's see.
Yeah.
All
right. All right, Jeremy. Jeremy's he's the one being our quality control today.
Yeah.
So I kind of, well, in your absence, I introduced what I was drinking.
Oh, okay.
Are you interested?
I don't know. Yeah.
But you can't see, can you?
Nope.
Galveston Island Tiki Wheat,
Oh,
which
nice.
Jules recently picked. Well, it's been about a month or so
Okay.
when she was out in Galveston. So it
Why
is.
am I not seeing you at all? I want to know why you froze.
I don't know why. There's something weird with Skype today. I'm telling you.
Hmm. You want to switch to Zoom?
No, no. I mean, literally, the only issue is the fact that you can't see me on your screen. Everybody else is fine.
Hmm.
And do you really need to see me?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, oh, I forgot. When you were gone, I started singing.
Yeah, that happens.
J- Jeremy's the only one who witnessed that, I think, though.
I see you turn the TV around.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this was your suggestion, and I listened to you for once. So I
Hey,
repositioned the camera.
and
I've got a still shot of our logo.
yeah. Well, you should also consider closing the door behind you so you don't see the toilet.
Oh, yeah. Um, yeah. I had to actually. My phone was on the charger, so I had to get up and get the phone to see why you were leaving me hanging so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the toilet in the bathroom, and I'm kind of all I'm all wired up here. So if I get up to shut the door, then there.
Mm-hmm.
In the
Okay.
double box, you can't see the toilet. Julie's gonna kill me. She's gonna absolutely kill me.
Yeah.
She told me
Well,
never to do that, ever.
what, to show the toilet?
Yeah, yeah.
It looks as though you have a fuzzy floor covering on your toilet, like to where you won't even realize that you peed on it until much later, like
No,
good 5 seconds
it's
into it.
it's just a normal floor mat. It's it's like
Terry cloth, right?
I'd say it's like light shag.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. At 3 a.m., you wake up, need to go
Uh-huh.
pee because you had too many beers before you
Yeah.
went to bed. That's a hazard.
Hmm.
You're gonna start peeing. You're missing, but you don't even know until it's too late.
I mean, that goes whether what doesn't matter what you have on the floor. That's going to always be an issue.
No, I mean if you have a harder floor, you're gonna hear the smacks.
Are you
You're
going to
gonna,
hear the smacks though at 3 a.m.?
I, I
When
think so. Or feel it on your foot, splashing on your foot.
all right. Sounds like you have issues.
No, I know what it's like to have one of those there, and it absorbs everything, and so
Well, there's this thing called a washing machine, and you wash them
gross.
every once in a while.
Yeah, but you don't realize it till later, and then you step in it on your way out or something, or even worse, your Jules will come in and step in that, and then
Hmm.
you don't do that to her.
No, she stays away from that bathroom.
Oh, wait, did you close the door? Because my picture still has it up.
No, I haven't gotten up to close the door. I got to detach from the mic.
Oh,
Hold on, I'll go do that. Josh, why don't
yeah.
you tell everyone what you're drinking?
Do I need to run the song or the intro?
Uh,
I'll do
yeah,
it.
do that real quick.
It's time for your favorite segment and
It's
mine
time for your
here
favorite
on
seg-
Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
Good. All right, so today we were just at 11 below last week. That episode of Interbrews is posted. And we did last week's episode of Liquid Lunch there as well. So I have a 11 below coffee mug right there. Their Java Space. I'm not putting Java Space in this mug because I don't have any Java Space. But what I do have is another dark, delicious beer from our friends in Austin, Texas. I say friends. I've never actually met them, but I love their beers. So, friend of mine from 512 Pecan Porter, because the cold front moved through and it's only 92 degrees today. So, delicious, dark, roasty porter with pecans from. And I had my coffee in this mug earlier, so maybe I'll get some coffee notes to this as well. Oh, look, it fits a whole beer. Perfect. There you go. You wanted to know? I wanted to know how big my servings of coffee were, and it turns out that's 12 ounces of coffee.
12 ounces. So you're down at about 36 ounces a day of coffee.
That would probably explain a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I only had 2 cups. Well, when your mugs are huge. That's good beer. It's good stuff. Hey,
That's it.
can you see over my shoulder? The no, you can't see it in that shot. Let's see. No, hold on. All right,
What?
so I got this as a early birthday present from my mother-in-law. They went to Taos, New Mexico, and they got this painting of St. Augustine of Hippo, one of the patron saints of beer.
Oh, that was
And
cool of them.
It'll be hanging here in the studio as soon as I can get a frame. So I've got a couple of things to frame: the
Yes.
200th episode placard, or whatever you want to call it, poster,
Mm-hmm.
and then this picture of St. Augustine of Hippo. He was a saint converted to Catholicism or Christianity. I don't even know I guess it was considered Catholicism at the time. That was right after the Roman Empire had switched over in 313. He was running around about 330, I believe, was when he converted from, I forget the name of the religion he was part of, more of like a dualism kind of thing. But anyway,
He was a
he was
pagan.
running around in northern Africa. And I'm not entirely sure why he got to be the patron of beer. It's not like he doesn't have the same story as Saint Arnold. I think there's like 5 or 6 patron saints of beer, or saints. That
Well,
are
there was
rulers of
so
beer.
much drinking going on back then that they needed a bunch of patron saints of beers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look
I
into.
I would say, they have a patron saint for like back then when people, only preferred the blonde ales, and then a patron saint for people who only drank stouts. And then another one for like IPA drinkers.
Well, they didn't. Yeah, of course they didn't have any of those things back then. They probably had dark. I don't know. Were they drinking?
You don't know that.
No, I do know that.
Were you around back then?
And hops weren't even introduced into beer until like the thousands, right?
I don't know.
Before that, it was Gruit style beers. I thought you were doing some beer history education.
I am.
It's just more modern history, right?
I mean, it's American history of beer, so.
Right. Well, that's modern. Everything
So.
American is modern history.
Yeah.
Let's look up old St. Augustine of Hippo.
Mhm.
Also,
Did you just call St. Augustine a hippo?
of Hippo?
Oh.
Augustine of Hippo. According to Wikipedia, which we all know is always accurate. Let's see. He was running around. Okay, so 330. Well, that's early. 354. He was born in 354. Of course, the Roman Empire became the Holy Roman Empire in 313 under Constantine. But he was running around from 354 until 430 A.D. And yeah, Roman North Africa. That was his. That was his thing. He was big into philosophy, Western philosophy, and Western Christianity. Mm-hmm. And he came up with the whole just war theory. So there you go.
Just war?
Just war, like a justified war theory within
Oh.
Christianity. Word?
It's weird. He must.
And helped develop the doctrine of original sin.
I think
Not-
he was an angry drunk.
Why do you think that?
I mean, developing a philosophy of just war.
Not just war, just war.
Yeah. Think it,
Hey, Martin Luther, Protestant Reformation guy, right? He was a fan of Augustine of Hippo.
Mhm.
So, anyway, let's see. He was
All I have to say is, it's cool that he's a patron saint of beer.
Hmm?
Not my favorite though.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Let's see. He was a.
You know what
he
you should?
loved the. What?
I said, you know what you should do? Get an 8x10 of all 5 of the patron saints of beer to adorn
Yeah.
the studio.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. I lived in Carthage, Rome, and Milan before he moved to Africa to live in a monastery.
Oh.
There you go. I'm trying to figure out what his connection is to beer.
Carthage is in.
Is what?
No, I don't know where it is.
Okay. I don't see the beer stuff here. I'm gonna have to do some digging. Yeah, I have to
It's
do some
okay.
Googling. No,
It's
not
okay.
okay. I feel like the people want one thing and we haven't delivered.
And by people, you mean Jeremy.
Is he the only one watching?
I think so.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
He's the only one talking to us today.
Oh.
Torque, Torquemada.
What?
Jeremy says, "Hey, Torquemada, what do you say?"
I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Torquemada. Torquemada?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means, Jeremy. Please explain.
Yeah, please.
And before he asked, what about Lovey Bond? Is that another
Lovey
patron? Is that another patron saint of beer?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's talking about grass. St. Augustine, one of the better grasses.
Whoa,
At least that's what we have around
He
in
didn't.
Houston.
He wasn't talking about grass at all.
Oh, well, I'm sure he wanted to.
I'm pretty sure he did not want to.
I'm pretty sure he did. Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, will you please settle this argument?
He's like, I'm out here mowing as we go. All right, so according to VinePair.
History of the world. Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing since the last time we did a show out at 11 Below?
Just kind of living the dream.
My kids are back in school officially.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yep. And today is day 2. And again, they come running in. So I get off work at 1 a.m., get home about 1:30, finally wind down, get to sleep about, hopefully around 2. Sometimes it's later, depending on the thoughts in my head. I don't know about you, but at night, lots of thoughts. And anyway, so, 6:20 or so rolls around, and they're all getting ready. 3 middle school girls running around trying to get ready. And, of course, I wake up, and I don't really go back to sleep. So this is day 2 of that. We're going to try to figure out what the schedule is for getting ready, because these bags under my eyes are about to get a lot bigger.
Earplugs.
Maybe, but I want to be able to say bye to them and stuff. I don't want to be just completely passed out. I want to wake up just enough to be like, hey,
All right.
bye.
I got it. I have this. I have this solved for you right here.
All right, let's do it.
So, you want to get up at the ass crack of dawn to see your girls off to school. After sleeping only like 3 hours.
Right.
So you do that, and when they leave, you shotgun 2 beers.
Yeah.
And then go back to sleep.
Okay, yeah, that should turn out. That should be perfect.
Or you shotgun beers until you feel tired.
No.
Because you don't have to go to work till later.
Yeah, but I don't think it's very good sleep. And my thought was, okay, they're going to be at school. I can wake up around 9:30 or so, get a workout in, then start doing some liquid lunch, then go to work.
Yeah, but it doesn't help you with your sleep.
What, 9:30? I don't know what I need to do. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I got to figure it out. Maybe I just need to not work anymore. And then I can just wake up early. If anybody wants to help that come true.
If only that. If only.
All right, so here we go. According to VinePair, there's what'd you say, 6 patron saints of beer?
Well, you said 5.
Yeah,
I have
Mary
no clue.
said, did I say 5? Mary says I'd have to pee. Yeah, I'd have to wake up and pee if I pounded beers, and she's absolutely right. Maybe I'll just do without sleep. Maybe I'll just not sleep. How about that? So, all right, here's the lineup. So, of course, we all know St. Arnold of Soissons, or Arnold of Metz, right? That's the St. Arnold, the namesake of our St. Arnold Brewing Company here in Houston, Texas's oldest brewery. There's also St. Brigid of Ireland, a good friend of St. Patrick. He was like his drinking buddy. There's St. Nicholas of Myra, also a.k.a. St. Nick, Christmas time. Right?
Hold on. So the Christmas guy is also a patron saint of beers?
Yes.
See, that guy's a happy drunk.
Right.
He gets drunk and he wants to give all the kids presents.
Right. He's not
The other
only
guy gets drunk and he's thinking of excuses to go start wars.
right. So it's not he's not the only Christmas saint, beer saint, Saint Wenceslas. Good
Oh,
King Wenceslas. You ever heard that one?
yeah.
Yeah, that's one. And then
Jolly old
finally,
King Wenceslas.
yep. And then finally, we get to our guy here, Saint Augustine of Hippo, and so
Yeah.
now, which is part of Tunisia, Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Anyway, yeah, Tunisia. Okay, so early he was he lived a hedonistic lifestyle. He wasn't
Ah.
part of the church when he was young.
Mhm.
And then he discovered an early and ardent love for alcohol consumption
Mhm.
and hedonism that followed.
Which-
Sometimes it happens.
Which most people, once they turn 21, typically do.
Right. Well, this was
No,
probably
but not before 21 though.
right. No, he was probably this was before those laws, so he's probably like 15. Plus, his lifespan was probably 45.
Yeah.
average
If he were
lifespan
my
for-
age, he by the time he got to my age, he's dead.
Yeah, he's very dead. Let's see, and so then he once he converted to Catholicism, he stopped all the hedonism
Mhm.
and lived until 76. So there you go.
Oh.
That's a very long life.
Yeah.
Um,
So, what he did, he found a loophole.
mhm.
He
So I don't know how he got to be a patron saint of beer. He's the patron beer drinkers. I guess he's a beer drinker.
You know why he became the patron saint of beer?
Why?
Because he was that guy with all the monks hanging out that was doing keg stands, was shotgunning beers,
Early
doing
on.
beer funnels, had the beer hat. He was party guy. He was Frank the Tank.
He was Frank the Tonk.
Yeah, he was Frank the Tank
No, Frank the
back,
Tonk.
back in the 300s AD.
Mhm.
He was Frank the Tank. And they were so impressed with him, they gave him sainthood.
There you go. Well, according to the Catholic Church, I believe you have to perform a miracle to become a saint. You have to have a.
I think
a
he
miracle
did.
contributed.
I think he invented the shotgun.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And the beer bong.
Okay.
All right, so I realize
Mhm.
that they didn't have aluminum cans back there, so there was no shotgunning. I was joking around there. But
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they found an ancient beer bong.
yeah. You could chug a chalice. Chalice
Yeah.
chug.
Yeah, you
Sure.
need like a tube. So they hooked up the chalice to like animal intestines. All right. One end went in their mouth, and the other end they poured all the beer down.
I don't.
That was a
think
medieval
they had
beer
to-
bong.
I don't think they had to use animal intestines.
Well, what else would they use for a tube?
I don't know. Some hemp
Like-
straw. Something.
Maybe like a clay tube.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Some sort of vessel.
Maybe.
They had clay vessels.
Yeah.
Maybe they just made one.
Yeah, they could easily just craft a beer bong out of like clay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I
So-
think he probably did that
Probably. Makes sense.
while he was thinking about how to like justify killing people.
Wasn't justifying killing people. Anyway, I think you need an understanding of what the just war theory is. I don't think you understand what
A
we're talking-
reed. Oh, you're right. He probably used reeds for the beer bong. Thanks,
I said-
Jeremy.
I said that. I feel like you're not listening. Can you hear me? Is my mic on?
Huh?
Is this on?
Huh?
I
Huh?
said that already.
You said a reed?
Yeah. I said like a
Okay.
hemp reed kind of thing.
I heard you say hemp. I didn't hear you say reed.
Yeah. Straw,
Okay.
reed, same thing. Anyway. Hey, question.
Answer.
How early is too early to decorate for Halloween?
I would say before Memorial Day is too early.
I would say, I would say Memorial Day. You mean Labor Day?
Labor Day. Yeah, what do we just had? We just had Labor Day Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it mixed up. I'm sorry.
I mean, I
My
would agree
bad.
Memorial Day as well.
Uh,
That's the beginning of the summer.
not before Labor Day.
Okay. Um,
So
I
if you
would
want to
say,
start putting it up now, I think it'd probably be fine.
see, I disagree. I think that's
Okay.
weird. I think Halloween decorations October 1st.
Hmm.
No, I say not before 10/1. That's too early is before yeah, October 1st. Mary and I are in lockstep right there. Exactly.
Oh.
Um, I think pumpkin stuff traditionally in my house, like pumpkin dishes and things like that, you can start whipping those out after Joshtoberfest, September 18th. And then Jeremy, you can't go with leaves start changing because they only change to brown sometime in November and fall off as dead leaves.
Yeah.
So we don't really have leaves changing here until much later.
Exactly.
Um, so if it's too early to decorate for Halloween, don't you
Uh,
think it's too early for a municipality to declare that it's not safe to go trick or treating on Halloween this year?
Um. Well, I disagree with it not being safe to go trick or treating because right off the bat, everyone's wearing masks.
And they're outside,
And they're outside.
right?
And if you don't, if I think that should be up to you. I mean, you know that the chances of getting candy from strangers.
Right? Something we've all
So,
thought. Right?
so if you don't, that should be up to you. If you don't trust your neighbor to not give you coronavirus laden candy,
Sitting there
then
licking
don't.
all the packages.
Yeah, so don't go, or go get all the candy, and then if you're paranoid about it, sterilize it all.
Yep. You could just, if you have like a black light or what, I mean, one of those, what do you call them? The UV lights.
Yeah,
That'll get rid of it, right?
I don't know, but if you're not comfortable with it, then don't do it.
Right. But the
Use some
city of
common
LA,
sense, people.
LA, Los Angeles, the beacon of all things,
Hippie.
whatever, ridiculous at this point in time. They've already declared that Halloween cannot happen. They've already canceled Halloween. Trick or treating is not okay this year already. On September 9th. Actually, I think it was yesterday they declared September 8th. Or, yeah. Anyway,
But
I'm just saying, I'm glad I live in Texas. Texas is not perfect in this whole thing, but I'm glad we live here, not there.
well, I will say this: when you're talking about the decorations, I personally don't think there's a bad time to put like fake graves out in front of your yard. Have skeletons hanging from the fences,
I have
webbing,
a neighbor that's already put a
fake webbing.
giant spider in their front yard.
Yeah, that I don't. That should be an all year round thing.
Yeah, this was actually a week ago. This was pre-Labor Day. He put a giant spider and then like all his purple lights and everything out. It's impressive, but I feel like he jumped the gun a bit.
I don't know. I think I'd like to see fake graves in people's yards or real graves all year round.
How do you decorate for Halloween?
I don't.
Why not?
Why?
Well, you're saying you like it. Why not partake?
Yeah, I'm not a homeowner, and
You have an
even if I
apartment.
was, that's a lot of work.
Not that much work.
It's work for like no payoff.
What are you talking about? It's the joy of having fun. You said
I
you like
mean-
seeing it. You could see it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, if maybe if you're like, you're with your daughters, you're going out there and doing all that stuff. That could be fun.
You're not even going to do like a jack-o'-lantern, like even one of those plug-in jack-o'-lanterns somewhere in your house?
I probably won't. Julie might.
Yeah, I bet she will. I bet she does it to the nines.
She does like Christmas.
Yeah, well, I feel like Halloween is kind in the fall time is just kind of a warm-up for Christmas anyway. You just kind of warm it up. Mary,
Warm it
are
up,
you
Chris.
if you're still watching, Mary, are you going to decorate Thistle Draft Shop for Halloween, and to what extent?
And when are you starting?
And what are the best beers for Halloween?
And
Hey, Mercy Beers. Hey, Mercy Beers from good old UK. I saw your they did a live stream, Kennedy, on YouTube.
They
I don't know if you
did.
saw, of a beer and cheese pairings.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
good
wish
stuff.
I would have known that.
Yeah, well, you should follow them and subscribe on YouTube.
Done and done. So
I want to do a St. Arnold has done some beer and cheese pairing videos on Instagram with the Houston Dairy Maids, and it's been a big deal because who doesn't love beer and cheese? And they have these cheese boards, and you can run by and you can get them, and then go home and like pair and hear about what the beer is and what the cheese is and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I want a live cheese stream, not string cheese, but stream cheese.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. What about a jack-o'-lantern, Mary?
I like cheese.
She says no decor because I'm just looking. Those purple and orange lights they're pretty inexpensive.
So I'm picturing like cauldrons on the bar with dry ice so they bubble and smoke.
I mean that they only last for so long. We did that.
Well, you got to keep replenishing the dry ice. Don't hold dry ice with your bare hand.
No,
by the
don't.
way.
But I'm saying
Don't do that.
That's a lot of work. Southern Star Brewing Company. Oh yeah, they're what is it? The Gorda. What is it? Sigord. Yeah, and then Brash Black Wizard. Ooh, what's Brash Black Wizard? Is that a pumpkin stout or something? That'd be okay. I'm interested already.
Oh, speaking of brash, I've got the brash shirt on today.
Oh,
with sage words of wisdom on this shirt. Do you want to see the sage words of wisdom on a brash shirt?
Yeah, you're still locked up. I can't see you, but sure.
Anyway, everybody else does.
Okay. Is it a curse word?
It is. It says don't be a dick.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But I mean, words to live by.
Yeah, of course. I think there's fog machines, Mary. You can get dry ice is a little like if you could make like a big like paper mache cauldron like with mystery beers inside.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that might be kind of fun. But you had a fog machine, just putting fog over the top with like a sheet where you could still reach down into like a cooler inside and grab a mystery beer. Oh, so the Black Wizard is a black IPA. That seems very brash. I miss black IPA. Good black IPAs. Yeah, sure, Mercy. It's good to watch. Black IPAs were like real popular for about 10 minutes, and then they went away. And now I see them popping up here and there, and some of them are really good.
They're good.
Right. Do you like black IPAs? Who did we have? Who had a really good one?
I think I've only had like one or two. They're good though.
I forget. What was it? Holler?
I don't remember.
I feel like it was Holler.
I don't remember starting the show.
You don't remember starting this show?
Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing an hour ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, everything crashed again.
Probably.
This is just to let everybody know if it does crash again, there is an alternate feed on the Interbrews YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. You just want to see the side of my face. I can put a frozen picture of Kennedy up. What are you going to dress up as Halloween? I feel like with your hair.
Mm-hmm.
What's the guy from?
Don't say
Harry
kindergarten cop, Dad. Don't you dare say that.
Yes, you can absolutely do that. You could pull that back pew night circle. Maybe that was it.
Oh yeah, that's the one I've had before. That's right. Thank you,
I feel
whoever
like
said
Holler
that.
had one too, or maybe was it New Magnolia had one? I don't. It's good stuff.
Thanks for slurping right in everyone's ears.
It's good. I have one too, pecan porter.
Mm-hmm.
One of the classics. What was I talking about?
Well, I was talking about this Galveston Bay blueberry blonde.
No, that's not it.
Delicious.
Porter. Would you call? Okay, let me think. Is that a black IPA?
Mm-hmm.
Mercy called it or an India Porter.
Indian porter. Yeah.
I could see that too. I wonder what the difference is.
So I imagine it's more like a hoppy porter. So you're
Well, I
getting.
guess, but what's the difference between a black IPA and a India Porter?
I don't know.
Like, is it
you
the
get
malt bill?
roastiness and hoppiness.
No, I get that, but I'm saying the two, comparing a black IPA to an India Porter, is there a difference? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, are you just making a dark IPA with a black IPA, and then are you taking a porter, which is roasty, and then hopping it up? I don't.
I mean, what aren't all like the darker grains? They're going to give you some form of roastiness anyway.
Yeah, but it's a threshold thing. You can overdo it on roastiness for sure.
Right.
For sure. Tomorrow we're going to do a live show on our normal Thursday. Don't anybody
Yes.
fret. This is just kind of a test. I don't know. That's not even a test. This is just kind of a. We said we're going to do more episodes, and we tried so far, and it's. We went out of town for Labor Day. Did you go anywhere for Labor Day?
No, I worked.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you.
I got double pay.
Yeah, Cascadian Dark Ale. There you go. Oh, like somebody. There's a naming discrepancy. Like somebody like coined the phrase or gotten the. Yeah, we got. Okay, so Jeremy said it seems to remember. Yeah, he remembers that there was a naming discrepancy about a black pale ale. So someone coined Cascadian Dark Ale. Okay, I remember that. Like Cascade, and that makes me think Cascade hops. But then Mercy's saying it varies comparing an India Porter to a black IPA. For me, black IPA should be, if you close your eyes and think you are drinking an IPA, India IPA. Okay, best of both worlds. Oh, it was in Brew Your Own magazine. Jeremy says. Interesting. Okay, I may even have that.
You know,
I subscribe to BY.
I'm gonna brew next week, and I haven't decided on what I want to brew. So,
Wait, did BYO stop printing Brew Your Own? I think they stopped. I think the only one left is I don't know. Somebody correct me. Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think I want to do a black IPA now. I've never done one.
You gonna do a Cascadian Dark Ale and just use Cascade hops?
Why not? I'll do a
Why not?
Cascadian Dark Ale.
Yeah, Cascade hops are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you had a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale?
Actually, not that long ago.
Good, because it's great.
Now, we went somewhere and like Julie and I went somewhere and like they didn't have like a big craft beer selection.
Mm-hmm.
But they had that, and I'm like, sweet. I haven't had one of these in a year or two.
Yeah, we.
And she's
the
like,
episode.
What is that? What are you drinking?
She
So
didn't
I'm
know.
like, she didn't
Never had
know. She didn't know. So I was like, this is like one of the original craft beers.
Yeah, 1980.
This is like one of the OG ones here.
Yep, it's required drinking. Episode 3, required drinking. Interbrews
Yeah.
required drinking. We have a 4th episode getting ready to get posted. Hopefully later today. If I
I
have time
believe
after-
the terminology is that it's ready to drop.
ready to drop.
Yes. You have a new episode of Interbrews Essential Drinking that's
Required
ready to
drinking.
drop.
Required.
Required drinking, it's ready to drop next week.
Yeah. Keenan and I, we did a deep dive on Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA, and I need to nail down what we're doing this week. I think our next one, I think it's Rodenbach Grand Cru, but I'm not sure. We have a whole list we were going to try to pick from.
Mercy just said that Forgotten Style is the Imperial Red Ale.
True, you know who has a good Imperial Red Ale? Cyclers.
Imperial Red Ale is one of my girlfriend Julie's favorites.
Did she ever get that 5511 from Cyclers?
I don't know if she's had. Oh, that's a good idea, Josh.
Yeah, you should just get her a.
I'm gonna
Where
have
is she out of town currently?
Yeah, she's out of town. So,
Is she anywhere interesting?
yes.
Is there anywhere she can bring beers back?
You'll find it interesting. I don't know if anybody else will. She's in Arkansas.
Oh, that's right. No, that is interesting. She's north central Arkansas.
Something
Or, I mean,
like that.
Something like that. West central.
Yeah, and then she's heading off to Missouri, but I don't want to give away her itinerary.
No, but she can grab some good beers over there. There's some good breweries over there.
No, she's not bringing back beers though.
She flying? Did she fly?
She flew, but I've told ourselves we're drinking all our beer run beers first before we get any other beers.
Oh, well then remind her if she's still in Arkansas to pick up some Core Brewing ESB. She'll.
Oh, she loves those ESBs.
That's what I'm saying. Core Brewing in Springdale, but they also have a tap room in Hot Springs, and maybe one in Fayetteville. But anyway, fantastic ESB. Fantastic. Jeremy
right.
says, brew your own and Zymergy still around. What was it? All About Beer magazine, I believe. That was the one. Maybe that one went away. There's a couple of Beer and Brewing. Is Beer and Brewing magazine still around? I don't know. I don't see how magazines are doing hot right now. But I guess I hang on to all those old homebrewing magazines. There was another one.
Yeah, print is dead. Print generally is dead. You got to have a strong online presence.
True, and I'm sure they do. I kept them all though. Zymergy is the one you got from being a part of the Homebrewers Association. So I still have some of those. There was a pumpkin beer issue that came out 5-6 years ago. Anyway, I still have that one, and they even showed you how to make how to carve a pumpkin and make it into a tap, like a beer dispensing pumpkin, which seems cool. But later in that night, it's probably going to be kind of gross. You know?
So, like, the beer actually collects in the actual pumpkin and you tap from there?
Yeah.
Or is it just decorative and the hose just runs through the pumpkin?
Well, you can do either one, but they actually put the beer in the pumpkin.
Why?
I mean, why not? I don't know.
You get flat and nasty, and then, like, you have all those pumpkin fibers that you're drinking, too, get stuck in your teeth.
Look,
No thanks.
Agreed, but people love pumpkins. I love pumpkins.
I mean,
people love beer, so
I could start going out and getting pumpkins now, making pumpkin pie, because pumpkins they're right around the corner.
literally, like at the store right around the corner. I don't know. I haven't seen any pumpkins in the store.
No, they're not. I don't think they're out yet, but they'll be out in a couple of weeks.
I don't even. Yeah, it'll be like a week.
And it sucks that, like, you can only get pumpkins like maybe 6 weeks out of the year.
Yep. I just saw a post from our friend Scott Metzger. You know, he's up in Massachusetts, right up in New England.
Yeah, up there living the good life.
Yeah, they went to a farm to pick their own apples, which is a thing people do apparently. And they had a trellis of the pie pumpkins over like their sign, like just all these pie pumpkins hanging. So I was like, wow, that's pumpkining right there. Anyway, I'm glad we came with all the good material today.
Well, we did.
Yeah.
I used all my material when I was solo.
Oh, we didn't even ask people to share. It's kind of late now.
It is.
Yeah, but it's fine. Just everybody remember we're going to be back tomorrow. Vegetable beers are wrong, says Mercy Beers.
I'll be honest.
Cucumber sour. You know what? There was cucumber lime or something like that was pretty good.
Well, I mean,
John is over in Louisiana.
I mean, one of my favorite beers is Undeadhead Ed, which is a ghost pepper chili, which
That's
technically a pepper is a vegetable.
It's a fruit.
What?
A pepper is a fruit.
All right.
You can Google that.
No, you might be right.
I am right.
You might be right.
I am right.
But I'm not the biggest pumpkin beer fan.
Um,
I think the pumpkins don't really add much to it. I think it's more like the pumpkin spice,
it depends on.
in my opinion.
Mercy, have you ever had a sweet potato porter or something like that?
Yeah,
Those are good.
it makes it.
Ones I've had a couple that are good.
Yeah, I've had some sweet potato porters. They're pretty good.
I think New Republic had one. New Republic no longer.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. New Republic. That was a good one.
I know that. Before we go too far down we got plenty of time to talk pumpkins for the next month and a half, or 2 months really. You can do that in November as well. Jeremy wants to know about the blueberry blonde.
All right. So, blueberry blonde Excellent.
Who made it? Is that the
That's
Galveston Bay?
that's Galveston Bay. It's really good. The blueberries are kind of, they're not overpowering. It's just a slight hint of blueberries, so it's a really good blonde ale, and just enough blueberries to give you a little to tickle your palate, if you will. Not It's definitely not an overpowering blueberry flavor. Just kind of slight. I think they nailed this beer. I like it a lot.
Did they? Did you go Galveston Bay?
No, I didn't. Julie went with
Oh, that's right.
with Mike and Kate. I had to work
Okay.
that day. 'Cause remember that beer run was a 2-day thing, and
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
made the one day.
How's the tiki wheat?
Tiki Wheat, I love this beer.
Yeah.
I like I haven't, I don't have a good wheat beer for a while. I forget how delicious these things can be.
Yep.
And
That's the official beer of Galveston Island.
yeah, this is like wheat. A lot of people don't like wheat beers, but this is probably like one of the better wheat beers out there.
Yep. That's
I like
Yeah.
it a lot.
They make good beers. They make good beers. Um, that I wanted to grab some of that to have on the beach down at Surfside, but did not. There's not really, if you're not going like from Galveston to Surfside,
Hmm.
not a real good beer grabbing place that I know of. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if anybody knows of a good place near Freeport or Surfside or wherever, like the 288 area.
Well, they
There's a-
make these things, and Josh, if you listen to our hurricane special,
Mhm.
you would know how to properly pack an ice chest.
Oh, I did that.
So you properly pack your ice chest full of all the beers you want to bring, all the wheat beers you want to bring to the beach before you get there.
Yeah.
So you don't have to stop on the way. Because you and 3 kids and your wife, no stop is a quick stop along the way.
That's true, but it's fine. It's worth it. I was gonna say,
Bucky's all along the way to Surfside. You can go to the original Bucky's on the way to Surfside.
oh, is that the original?
I'm not talking about the small. I think the original one is somewhere in Lake Jackson. But the one right before you get to Surfside, that's like maybe like the second Bucky's ever.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it hasn't grown. It's been that size the whole time.
That's the thing that's interesting. That's the original Bucky's, and then you can, if that's just down the coast at Corpus, you can go to the original Whataburger.
Yes.
Well, I don't
No,
know
you
that it's
can't.
the original.
You can't go to the original Whataburger.
I think that was like a tent or something.
Yeah, it's not there. But that's Whataburger is from Corpus Christi, and
Yeah.
yes, my very first job was at Whataburger.
Mercy says that Bucky's was one of the highlights of driving in Texas.
Oh,
So we have one not far from my house, and I'll leave my house to go poop at Bucky's sometimes. That's how comfortable it is.
I can imagine 3 daughters. The bathrooms are probably always full, always full.
There's always somebody brushing hair, doing something, and they all have braces, so they're all putting rubber bands in all the time or whatever, all that girl stuff. So, yeah, that's my ringing endorsement for Bucky's. Is so bathroom's so nice you'll leave your own house just to go there. I'm sure they appreciate that.
So I am, admittedly, I'm very poop shy,
Yeah, so am I.
and I will hold it.
Hmm.
Like, to where it pains me, I will hold it till I can get into a comfortable place to poop.
Yep.
And like I avoid public restrooms like the plague. Like, it has to be an emergency. I'll still poop. I'll poop at Bucky's. I'm still not 100% comfortable because it's in public.
Yeah, no, but
But I'll poop at Bucky's.
Yeah. Um. What is Jeremy Anderson, the official burger of Dallas Cowboys? Is that the poop is? I don't know. I don't understand. There's been a lot of poop talk in the news lately, Kennedy. I know you don't follow sports.
I'm assuming Jeremy is not a Dallas Cowboys fan with that comment.
Nor should he be. Who wants to
But
be?
Mercy was a big fan of their Bucky's brisket sandwiches.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
They're good.
Especially considering. It's
They're
maybe
good. And if you're there around breakfast time, their breakfast tacos or breakfast burritos, they're pretty decent too.
Oh, Whataburger. He was talking about Whataburger. And you just had a poop emoji up, and so I automatically was like, "Oh, we're talking about pooping." And then there's been all the poop talk in the news. Odell Beckham, who plays for the Browns. You can go Google that. Yeah, go Texans. They play tomorrow night. I should have
Well,
worn my
I
Texans
mean,
shirt tomorrow.
you have a football team, American football team, Mercy Bears, that is called the Browns. Come on.
Yeah, but that's been around forever.
I know. I mean,
There's
but
a
that's
story.
just.
There's a
Yes, I
story
know
about the receiver.
it's named after the owner. Whatever.
No. Listen,
Oh.
Odell Beckham Jr., the receiver,
Mhm.
plays for the Browns, and there's been a story about his. I don't even want to get into it. We may get censored, but I'm just saying, Google Odell Beckham Jr. and it'll be the first thing that pops up. But apparently, he has some. His proclivities are.
Oh, he's
Well,
got a poop fetish.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and that's alleged. Alleged. Yeah.
He's allegedly a scat man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Cleveland Steamer.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So I'm about to. Kind of makes me need to gag. Gross. Anyway, okay. You have to work today?
Yeah, I gotta leave like now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody. Jeremy and Mercy Beers and who else watched today?
And Mary, and I think that's about it.
Mary and was there not a Phillips sighting earlier? No.
Oh, today's Philip's birthday, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Philip.
It's
Hopefully
Philip's
you'll
birthday.
scroll back and see this later. We're going to be live tomorrow with the official Thursday show, and
It's exciting. I'm back in the studio.
yeah, you're going to be back here.
Yes.
So it's going to be off the chain.
Yes.
What we should probably have a special beer just for it. What
Okay.
beer really screams back together?
No, I have a thing I'm gonna spring on you tomorrow.
Okay. I hope it's not a Cleveland steamer.
It's a surprise. It's not a Cleveland steamer.
I hope it's not an Odell Beckham type surprise.
It's not. It has nothing. Well, it's not a McAfee hammock surprise.
That's what is wrong with people?
I don't
I feel
know.
like that type of thing,
I don't know.
I feel like between Odell Beckham and McAfee or whatever his name is, I feel like that brought on 2020. Just the fact that that's happening.
I mean, I know people don't like to be, held back at all, but there's got to be lines somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. No, of course there's lines.
You got to have lines.
Yeah. And not just in your toilet bowl. Okay. Hey, no, Philip just jumped on.
Hey, Philip. Hey,
Happy
Philip.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Philip.
How's it going, man?
Thanks. You got here, and we're signing off.
Yeah, we're about to sign off, but you can scroll back. It's all good.
Yeah. No.
Let's see. Do we have what
Don't
birthday?
watch the first 15 minutes of the show. Nobody
Yeah.
watch the first 15 minutes of the show.
Right. So, all right. Philip, how old are you today? You don't have to tell us, but
Yeah.
all right. All right. Well, Kennedy, do you have anything else you need to tell the masses?
No. If you
I
watch,
was gonna.
I'm gonna say, if you go back and watch the replay, just skip to like past the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd ad lib horribly. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. I can't do it.
I was gonna say that what I didn't talk. I was gonna mention earlier as far as your Halloween costume. What's the the guy? What was the guy's name? Alan Richter, right? Was the guy that played Hans Gruber?
Mm-hmm.
Passed away, I think, last year or the year before. He's in Harry Potter. I forget his character's name, but you kind of have that hair going on.
What's his name? No, I don't. That guy's got like
Dude.
dark black hair.
Well, yeah, but as far as like the way it looks,
Snape. Professor Snape.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's who you should be. You went from the Prince Valiant to the intermediate. Now you're into the Yeah, the Snape, Professor Snape era of your hair. How long do you let it go? gotta get longer?
Everyone kept jumping on saying Snape. I don't know. A little bit longer, not too much.
Okay.
Maybe a good 6 inches.
You're gonna let it go 6 inches?
Yeah, more.
All right. More.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what territory that is.
Just past my shoulders.
I know, but I don't know who that looks like.
Oh,
I have to figure that one out when we get there.
yeah.
Can't wait to see it though.
Kindergarten cop dad.
Now you're already there. Anyway. Okay. Well, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna hit the music so you can go. Right?
Yes, I have to go.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching a kind of impromptu episode.
Very impromptu.
Lunch. Be back tomorrow with all the force. Hopefully our stuff's working correctly from the jump.
Well, we don't have to Skype tomorrow, so.
Oh, that's
that.
right. Of course, everything will be perfect. All right. Well, we'll see everybody tomorrow with Kennedy back in studio. The gang's back together, and we'll see you then. Bye.
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.
And that's a wrap.